Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your full body workout. We are going to begin on our backs, taking that nice long stretch through the limbs, sending those arms up overhead, reaching long through the toe tips, taking a full breath in and maybe a heavy sigh out. We'll draw those knees in towards the chest. Just give yourself a little rock from side to side, releasing through the lower back. And then we'll circle through the ankles, circle through the wrists as you send the limbs up towards the ceiling, just reversing that blood flow a little. And just getting a quick outer hip stretch, bring that right foot on top of that left thigh. And with the strength through the left leg, draw that in towards the chest. Get a nice outer hip stretch through that outer right side. And then send your limbs up towards the ceiling. Good morning. Send the left leg on top of that right and get your outer hip stretch here. We'll take a happy baby as we release the left foot from the right thigh, drawing the knees towards the armpits and grabbing either the tops of the feet if you have that room through the back of the legs, or you can also get a nice stretch as you draw the hands behind the knees. Rocking from side to side, lengthening through the tailbone here. We'll bring the feet nice and wide on the mat, and then with the feet wide, sending the knees from side to side, rolling across the glutes, freeing up through the sacrum a little before we start into our hip lifts. We'll bring the feet parallel to one another, hips distance apart. Send your tailbone long, so think about drawing the pelvis a little tilting up. And then we will begin as we place the feet nice and firm, send the hips high, and then lower to a hover. So there's an exhale at the top of the lift to recruit the abs, supporting that back body strength. And the slow pace to really feel what needs to engage through your body as you lift and lower. Softening through the face. Yeah, that's it. Keep going. Nice and slow, guys. Looks great this morning. Great turnout, everyone. So pressing down to lift high, squeezing those glutes, getting those hamstrings involved as well. Tailbone lengthening. Nice work. Let's take our slow pace bridge here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted through the hips. We're going to turn our toes out. Heels are going to come in and slow pace wide-legged here. So feeling what changes through the shape through the legs. We're targeting more through the glute med here, the inner thighs. But again, slow pace so you can really feel that squeeze at that top and that slow lower to a hover. And again, tailbone lengthening towards the front end of your mat. Nice work here. Fire up those glutes. Let's take our wide-legged bridges. We'll go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted through your hips. Heels are going to go up and down, so maybe you need to shimmy those shoulders down towards your heels, or your heels a little closer towards your torso, so you can find the maximum height of the hips when you come to your tippy toes. Keep that height as you lower those heels. Yeah, that's it. Good morning. Keeping your pacing here. How's that tightening through the jaw? Can you release through the back teeth? And we'll take our heel lifts and lowers. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted through the tippy toes and double time your pace here. Pulse, pulse, pulse. I know right about now you're kind of like, where's our break? But we're just really firing everything up. A new week. We've got this. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Last little blast here in our bridge work. through this shape of the legs, because I'm going to change it up in a second. So stay with it. Keep going, keep going. Can you commit to the squeezing the whole time? The narrow band of movement, everything is firing. There is no getting around it. It is work. Stay with it. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Woo-hoo. Hug those knees in towards the chest. Give yourself that little break. As promised, we're going to one-legged. So we're going to keep that left knee for now, stacking over that left heel. We're going to send that right leg long, so it's just floating off of your mat. And as you squeeze the glutes, lifting that the right leg up off the mat, squeezing everything, and then lower down. Squeeze. We're keeping that right leg straight the whole time. The left glute is loaded and firing. The tailbone lengthens here, maybe a little energy through those right toes to fire up that right inner leg line. Oh yeah, how we doing? Nice lifting through that left side glute. Stay with it, guys. We don't have to do a whole lot of these to feel that work. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, nice lengthening everywhere. 1, right leg comes down. Knee is over the heel. Shoot the left leg long as you hover the hips, and then press into that right foot to send the left hip even with the right hip as you lift. Yeah, looks nice pacing. That's it, Greg. Fantastic. Can you use those strong abdominals to help with that lift? Yeah, there's that lengthening of the tailbone, cinching up through the waist here. That's it, Richard, you got it. Hello, right side glute. And we'll take these, we'll go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, oh yeah, 1. Lower it down. Hug those knees in towards the chest. Fantastic work. Rocking from side to side for a little break. And we'll finish up our bridge work with butterfly legs. So soles of the feet together, wing those knees out wide. Heels are not too far from your torso, so find that appropriate length and let's go. Nice and slow to begin with. Again, just notice what needs to squeeze as you lift, and maybe even some remaining activation as you lower. That's it, Amanda. Nice. Again, softening through the jaw. Looks great, you guys. Slow pace to really feel the glute med firing. Nice little stretch through the inner thighs as well. Yes, Sarah, good work. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay lifted. Let's pulse out our glute work here. Last blast, butterfly bridges. Again, that very narrow band of movement, hardly dropping at all. Yeah, fantastic. That's it, Jim. You've got it. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Just check in with how strongly you are through your center, lengthening through the tail. Yeah, that's it, Annabelle. Keep going, keep going. Fire it up, guys. Last blast here. Oh, yeah. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Fantastic work, you guys. We'll come onto our right side forearm and we're setting up for our planks. So going all around our core with our planks. Left foot, let's stack it in front of the right. Heels, hips, and shoulders in one line. I'd like to offer up for our 30-second mark a little oblique crunch. This can also be done from that right side knee being down, depending on your energy level. and your shoulder health. Let's see how we go. 30 seconds stationary to begin though. Send the left arm high. Let it pull you away from that right side shoulder so you're not collapsing. You could also do this on your palm if you're finding that's a little more where you want to be today. But feel that right side oblique lifting away from your mat. Yeah, it looks great. Nice work, Sally. Ooh, send the left arm a little higher, a little energy through the fingers. We're coming up on that 30-second mark. So if you choose to, it's the left elbow tapping the left knee. And if, again, that's too much through that right side shoulder, then come on down to that right knee so it can bear some of the weight. Ooh, yeah. So strong. Stay with your breath. Yeah, nice pacing, everyone. You got it. That's it, Nicole. Keep going. Oh, yeah. Last 3, 2, 1. Woohoo! Come on down. What is it about Mondays? Come on down to our bellies and we will do our back extensions for 30 seconds. Let's bring on the penguins. We're going to tap those heels together. We're going to lift the thighs up. We're lifting the chest up. And for 30 seconds, you take your little waddle. So those back extensors are firing to lift your front body up off the mat. Maybe another rib lifts. Maybe a little more of the thigh. Yeah, looks great. As you get that oblique work as well here. How's your breath? Last 3, 2, 1. We'll take a brief child's pose here. Sending the hips back. You can keep the knees nice and wide as you lengthen through the sides of the waist. And then we'll set up for our 90-second forearm plank hold. So a lot of time to meditate in our 90-second. Let's settle into our foundation so we can support that. Nice and wide through the feet so you're not too narrow, at least hips distance. And the legs provide a tremendous amount of support. So press those heels away so they fire up. Nice stretch through the calves as well. And think about your hip points tacking towards your floating ribs. So you're so solid in the center. Your hips don't have a chance to get too high or too low, but lengthen through the tailbone. Press into your forearms. Again, trying to avoid any collapse through the shoulders. Tune into your breath. Let it be smooth. And maybe soften through your face. We got this. Modify by coming down to those knees at any point. That is certainly a good way to start building that strength. Check in with those legs. How fired up are they? I've been talking for a full minute. Well done, everyone. Stay with it. Whew. Come back to your breath. Press the heels away, strong through the quads. Last 15 seconds. We've got this. That's it, Richard. Keep going. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down. We'll take those penguins again. Really feel that nice stretch through the front body with that added oblique work. So lifting those thighs, can they get a little higher? Maybe you're just on your frontal hip points. Yeah, fantastic. You got it. Nice, Barry. Reaching those fingertips alongside. Maybe they reach towards the kneecaps. That's how bendy you're getting. Ooh, yeah. Last 3, 2, 1. Take our child's pose. Give yourself a little release. Gingerly entering that nice extension through the back body. And then we find our way on our left side forearm. Again, option to take that right elbow to knee at the 30. Here we go. We're on the clock. So it's the right waist that's shooting high. Nice lift out of that left shoulder. That's it, Annie. You got it. Right foot in front. Just be aware of that energy of pressing down into the forearm, or if you're up on the palm, avoiding too much connection of left ear to shoulder. You want to give that space. Nice. And let's see how we go. We're at the 30. So either stay stationary, join me with the elbow to knee, or come on down to that left knee for support. There's still a ton of oblique work happening if you're on that left side. Yeah, Margaret, you got it. Ooh, nice connections, everyone. Fantastic. That's it, Phil. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down. I definitely start to sag as those seconds go by. I'll walk us through our set of 4 ab works, guys. So we have pretty straightforward this morning. Thought I'd keep it simple. We're gonna go with a basic crunch. So light support through the fingertips. Heels can stay down or you can float them if you choose. And a basic crunch. So targeting those upper abs through that. Then we're gonna add a little marching through the legs as you reach opposite elbow towards opposite knee. Heels returning back down to the mat. Our third one is going to be a combination. So a bike and then a little tuck and then a bike. So staying with our oblique work in this third one, but just adding deeper core work as we add the tuck. And then we'll finish up this round with hip lifts. So sending the legs high, support through the forearms down, palms down, lift the legs towards the ceiling, and then slow descent of the hips back down. So let us begin with a basic crunch. We're on for 20 seconds, resting for 10, 4 rounds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Basic crunch. Use that exhale. Again, heels can float. You've got it. Stay with it. Keep going. Nice work. That's it, Jim. Last 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Nice work. We're going to come now into our marching crunches. So using that exhale to drop opposite elbow to knee. Here we go. Think about the back body lifting. You're not pulling your head, you're not pulling your elbows, but very little weight in the hands. Yeah, that's it, Anna. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Change. So this next one is a bike. Tuck through the center, bike. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stay with that lifted twist. Stay with your lower back spilling towards the mat. So as you shoot the legs long, there's no tug through the lumbar. Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Change. We'll do those hip lifts. So the legs reach towards the ceiling. Support through your arms. Here we go. So slow lift and maybe even slower lower. So we're trying to take momentum out of this. Ooh. And you really feel those deep abdominals firing. Hands are offering up a little braking system as well. 3, 2, 1. Change. Good work. 1 round done. 3 more to go. Basic crunch to the top. 2, 1. Here we go. Again, heels can be down or you can lift them. Give yourself a little higher goal to reach towards those thighs. Oh yeah, that's it. Fantastic. You got it, Nancy. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1. Change. We'll take those marching crunches. Opposite knee to opposite elbow. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So there is control through the legs as well. You're not jamming them up and down. But think marching, super controlled. Everyone looks great. That's it, Sarah. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Change. We'll take that bike, tuck, bike combination. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So through these elements of our ab work, really aware of how much we're pinning our lower back down to the mat, thanks to that strong front body work. 3, 2, 1, change. We'll take those hip lifts, send the legs towards the ceiling. A lot of weight to move around, so be aware of your own strength. Here we go. And that control it takes. Yeah, so trying to remove the momentum. That's really hard. Yeah, Annie, great work. Yeah, Sally, nice. 3, 2, 1, change. 2 down, 2 to go. It's funny, Sally, I think I'm getting to know your windows better than I am seeing you. Here we go. Crunch it on up. Yeah, again, no need to rush these. 20 seconds to work at your own pace. Slow them down, speed them up, whatever suits. 3, 2, 1, change. We'll take those marching crunches. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, as time goes on and you're working through this ab work, just notice, are you relying on pulling yourself up? Try to resist that. Keep those elbows spreading out wide. Yeah, that's it, Phil. You got it. Change. We'll take that bike, tuck bike. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So a little tuck, giving us that extra hip lift action that we're perfecting in the last exercise of these. Keeping lifted through the chest, elbows out wide. Change. Hip lifts to finish this third round. Send the legs high. You get your braking system on. Here we go. Nice control. That's it, Nicole. Fantastic. Yeah, try to not wear this tension through the neck, through the shoulders, but keep it contained to that abdominal area. Change. One more round, guys. Basic crunch to the top. Finishing strong. 3, 2, 1. You got it. Stay with your breath. That exhale really powers the back body lifting. Yeah, Greg, fantastic. 3, 2, 1, change. Marching it out through our marching crunches. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Maybe you're marching a little faster. Yeah, Nancy, good work. Keep going. That's it, Amanda, nice. Again, elbows wide. I know I'm guilty of that. 3, 2, 1, change. We'll take our bike, tuck bike. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Don't forget that tuck through the center. Yeah, Jim, fantastic. Lower back is not curving up as you shoot the legs long, thanks to that strong belly. Yeah, keep going. 3, 2, 1, change. Last thing to do in our ab work, send the legs high. We'll take our hips and lift them and lower. Here we go. Maybe there's a little more lift through the hips. Maybe you need to back off. What is going to keep you nice and controlled? Fantastic. That's it. Try to avoid the strain through the neck. It's so tempting to wear that work somewhere else in your body, but keep it contained. Change. Man, good work. let us go through our standing. So our first set of squats, that was really good, everyone. Our first set of squats is kind of a wood chopper squat. So you're gonna come, let me see if I can get this right. We're gonna come high, and then we reach down with our hands. We're gonna go sweeping the arms beyond the left leg, and then reach up. Squat. So we're getting a diagonal reach through both arms, and then we come down through our squat. We'll catch the other side in the second and fourth round. So those are our squats for this morning. Our upper body work is going to be an opposite reach press up. See how you go. We're in a plank. We're reaching opposite arm, opposite leg. Plank, you can add the press up. Or you can just test your balance, building a lot of strength here with the opposite arm, opposite leg reaching. A lot of core work as well. You can do that from your knees, or you can do straight up press ups. Our balance work today, we'll ground down through the right leg. We'll catch more elbow to knee crunch action. Send the limbs away from each other, crunch and extend. Elbow to knee, extend, crunch. There we go. And then of course, mountain climbers for our first set of cardio blasts, 4 rounds. So just to review, we're reaching high with our wood chopper, and then we slice off to the left for our squat. So getting a nice little tubular core action. Let's reach up high, lengthen through the body, feet are nice and wide, and then come down and then reach. So that reach and twisting action is supported by that strong core work, strong leg work as you find the level change. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Change. Good work. Opposite arm, opposite leg. That's a lot of balance, a lot of core, upper body work. Play around with it. See how you go. I'm avoiding the press up this morning. Whoa. Getting plenty of work through the core, through the upper body by just removing those limbs. Can you keep the hips nice and level? They're not too high or low. Change. Oh yeah, feeling that one. So just to review, left arm, left toes reach away, connect elbow to knee, send the limbs away, and then here we go. Grounding down through that right leg, you're super strong. Stay with your breath, stay with your focus. That's it, Margaret, you've got it. No need to rush these. Maybe the toes don't even come down. That's how balanced you are on that right leg. Change. Good work. Let's get our mountain climbers going. Opposite arms, opposite elbow. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Do what you can at your own pace, guys. But find your hips supported with your shoulders stacking over those wrists and you're light through your toes. Yeah, that's it, Phil. So good. Keep going, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Change. Back to the top. So now we're reaching up over the left shoulder, and when we squat, we come across the right knee. Here we go. So really deliberate twisting action. You don't need to do these super fast, so you don't want to torque anything. Yeah, Georgia, that's it. Nice depth through the squat. Nice extension through the wood chopping. Change. Again, opposite arm, opposite leg reaching away from one another in our plank. Here we go. Finding a point of balance here. Using that plank as your home base. Adding the press up where you want to. No need to rush these. Yeah, Annabelle, awesome. Change. The left leg is going to ground us. Right elbow, right knee, connect. Lengthen away and connect. Here we go. How linear can you stay on that left side? The temptation really is to lean away from those lengthened limbs, but trying to find that nice straight line. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Second round of mountain climbers. Let's go for it. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Bill, fantastic pacing. Keep going. I love it. Hug your belly to the spine to find that clearance. Oh yeah. That's it, Richard. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Change. Nice work. Back to the top. We're chopping across towards that left knee. Reach diagonally through the right, and here we go. Use your breath. So there's an exhale on the down, and then an inhale to help you lift and twist. Again, commit to the depth in the squats. It may feel a little awkward with the arms off to the side, but see how you go. Change. Opposite arm, opposite leg reach. Come to your plank, catch your breath. 2, 1, here we go. How solid through the center can you stay as you reach away, right arm to left leg, left arm to right leg. Hug the belly to the spine, you're not collapsing through the center. Change. Ooh, yeah. Okay. Grounding down through that right leg. Left toes, left fingertips reach away. Here we go, we're balancing. And we're adding a little flare through the left side. Don't be too consumed with how high the leg reaches, but think about that glute med on that right leg firing to keep you nice and solid through that right side. Oh yeah. Good work. Change. Third round, mountain climbers. Let's get after it. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, taking these at a pace. You want to feel that out of breath sensation, because then when we squat, we come back into our breath. So good. That's it, Georgia. Great pacing. Light through those toes, strong through your belly. Change. Last round of these. We're reaching the wood chopper. Off to the left, sweeping down to the right. Here we go. Power up those legs. The inhale, you reach. The exhale, you swing. Nice and controlled. Yeah. You could do this with a weight. Absolutely. 3, 2, 1. Change. A lot of these exercises will come to our plank opposite reach. You can add a weight as you're getting stronger. Take it or leave it. Here we go. So fire up through the legs here. That helps support the minimum hip movement. Yeah, fantastic. Adding the press up where you want. 3, 2, 1. Change. Good work, Barry. That's awesome. Left leg's gonna ground us. We're reaching long through the right toes. Here we go. So good. Lengthening, extending, finding your breath. Yeah, Phil, nice work. So pretty. 3, 2, 1. Change. Last round, mountain climbers. We'll get after it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Jesse, how come you always sneak on the camera? I hardly ever see you until the last minute, babe. Looking good. Keep going, keep going. That's it. Last 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. All right, I will walk us through our next set of squats, guys. So we are going to come to one end of our mat. Sorry, I have a request to turn my heater off. Thank you. He's dying today. We're doing a shuffle to the side while staying in our low squat. So targeting more of the glute med in our squat work. So it's a side step, and then you come to your tippy toes and reach high. So getting that level change. So nice and compact through your stepping, and then reach, finding a little balance work on those tippy toes. Our upper body work today, it's a plank to dolphin. So you start actually on your forearms. You can interlace your hands, you can bring your hands parallel to one another. So you're in a down dog, you're in a plank, and then you press your hips up towards the ceiling and you're in a dolphin. So nice shoulder work here in our upper body work. You could also just do straight up press ups if you choose. We'll carry on with our balance work, the elbow to knee extend, and then we'll ramp it up with our wide-legged burpees. So come to one end of your mat, we're shuffling in our squats, and then we find that reach up through the tippy toes. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So take as few or as many steps as you want in your squat, and then power up through the legs to get that level change. Yeah, that's it, tailbone drops, chest is lifted. Keep the depth in the squat, guys. Don't deny yourself as you travel. Oh yeah, change. So forearm plank to lifting hips in a dolphin, back to plank. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So what lifts your hips is the strength of your core, reaching your chest towards your thighs, keeping it nice and easy through the shoulders so you don't need to jam your pacing here. Change. Nice work. We're going to take our extensions again. It's the right leg that grounds. Here we go. So maybe these are so fluid now, you don't need to tap down with those toes as they extend, but you're staying balanced with a little flare on that right leg the whole time. Yeah, very nice. Whoa. 3, 2, 1, change. Finding a point of focus really helps. Looking at everyone else throws off your balance. Wide-legged burpees. Let's get after it. Here we go. Jump them out, walk them out, whatever's gonna get that heart rate going for you. Whatever you can control through your limbs. And that control is judged on how light your landings are. Yeah, so good, Steve, you got it. Whew. Change. Back to the top. Find one end of your mat. Low squats. And then that leaping action. Whew. Nice work. That's it, Amanda. Staying low and then reaching high as you power through those legs. Whew. Nice, Jim. Oh. Change, good work. Find our plank to dolphin. Hug your belly to the spine, support that hip lifting. Here we go. So you may even find your chin reaching forward towards your fingertips as you rinse through the shoulders here. Again, feel that connection to your center so you're not dropping through the hips. Change. It's the left leg that's going to support our flare on the right side. Here we go. Slow it down, speed it up. Maybe not use your right toe tips down. Finding that breath. Great extensions. That's it, Jim. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Change. Second round of wide-legged burpees, guys. Great work. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, how light can you be? How fast can you be? Yeah, Phil, fantastic pacing. You got it. Go for it, Nancy. Keep going. Yeah, Georgia. I love it. Woo. 3, 2, 1. Change. Just 2 more rounds. Come to one end of your mat. Get down low. We're shuffling in our squat. Here we go. Resist the temptation to lift until you're at the other end of your mat. Tune into your breath. Such good work, Annie. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Change. We'll find our forearm plank to dolphin. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So the heels are lifted the whole time to find that pitching forward on your tippy toes. Again, think belly drawing to spine to support that hip lift. Yeah, that's it, Bill. Change. Grounding down through that right leg, flaring through the left side. Here we go. Can you find that oblique crunch while staying nice and upright through that right side? That means the left leg has to come up maybe a little more. Yeah, that's it. Phil, what a difference. That's awesome. 3, 2, 1. Change. Third round, wide-legged burpees. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go. Tap into that deep seated energy. It's there. Oh yeah, fantastic. Such good momentum. Yeah, go Sally. 3, 2, 1, change. I stopped before the clock, sorry. Last round, guys, shuffling and hopping. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Can your squats be a recovery after that cardio blast? Sets us up for this last round in a good way. 3, 2, 1, change. Plank to dolphin. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So feet are hips distance apart or more. Forearms are shoulders distance apart. Yeah. That's it, Richard. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Change. Last time to balance with the left leg grounding us. Extend through that right side. Here we go. And then find that crunch. Finding your breath here. It's almost like a little resting pose before we bring in our big guns for our last wide-legged burpee set. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change. It's really hard to see you all move and then not lose my balance. Wide-legged burpees, guys. We've got this. Oh, she's off, Amanda. Go for it. I love it. Go. Always feel free to start before the buzzer. Such good energy. Yeah, Barry. Fantastic work. Yeah, Jim. Nice height. That's it, Annie. You got it. Go, Phil. Nice, Sally. Woohoo! Go, Nancy. 3, 2, 1. Change. Thank you all. That was fantastic. Great work this morning. Thank you.